Hello, this training video is going to show you how to add an invoice revision. We're going to start off here on the invoice search page, which is available under accounting and invoice search. Now, what we're going to go through today is how to add an additional invoice or a supplemental invoice to an existing invoice. So let's say you've already created an invoice for the customer and sent it out, but now you have an extra charge that you need to add and you need to send them an additional invoice. The way you're going to do that is from the invoice search page. First thing you're going to do is bring up the shipment ID that you want to do the revision on. I'm just going to use this first one on the list here. And then to the right under actions, the very last icon is called modify invoice. I'm going to click on that icon and the modify invoice modal will appear. As you can see, for the invoice number, it automatically puts in an R1. Or you can name it something else if you like. It also puts in an invoice date and a due date. The next thing you want to do is select the charge line type. So I'm going to select an accessorial. And let's say that the additional fee, let's pick one of these here, was a call ahead pickup. And now you need to add an additional amount for this. You just put in the amount, click on update invoice. And before I do that, you'll see two options to the left. First is recalculate commissions. So by keeping this checked, when you click on update invoice, what it's going to do is recalculate the sales rep commission, either higher or lower depending on what action you're performing. If you don't want this change to affect the commission for the sales rep, just uncheck recalculate commission. Also, there's an option for do not resend invoice. What happens is as soon as I click on update invoice, it's going to create a new invoice for this additional amount and put it in the invoice delivery queue for you to resend. If you do not want that to happen, check off do not resend invoice and it won't put it in the invoice delivery queue. Okay? But if you do want it to go in the invoice delivery queue, just keep that unchecked. Okay? Now I'm going to go ahead and click on update invoice, and that's been created successfully. So now if I click search, we should see at the very top here, there should be two invoices now. So well, actually let's grab the 62077 and click show advanced and just search for this, and I should find an additional invoice. There we go. So there we are, we have two invoices now. The original is for the original amount and there's an additional one for $50. So this will now be in the invoice delivery queue for you to resend, and when you go to receive payments from the customer, there'll be additional $50 for you to receive payment for. And that's how you that's how you add a supplemental or additional invoice. To view the training video on how to do a invoice credit or modification, please visit our YouTube channel and there's a video for that as well. Thank you so much and have a great day.